OK、じゃあやりますか。Final Fantasy 14、14? 15? 14? 14ですね。たくさんあるからね、Final Fantasy は。だってやっていきますか。昼ご飯食べて、一服して、ちょっと勉強もして。さあ、何しますかね。クエストの報告やっていこうか。I'm gonna report some quest. なんか売れたなんか売れたスプルースランバーが売れたI'm back. I'm back. You too. Oh yeah, thank you. Thank you for coming and chatting and lurking, new viewers. So, I'm gonna play Final Fantasy 14 a little bit, like a few hours for studying English. Oh, job interview. That's why. Oh. I hope it's it's done well. Your job interview was going well, I hope. I wish you will get a good reply, good result. We'll see, we'll see. It's a great job. I'm not super bothered if it doesn't work out. Oh, it's not good, great job? Oh, but money is money, yeah. Making money is important. Yeah, I also there is a interview, job interview next week. Not next week. Yeah, next week. So I'm a bit excited and nervous. Yeah. Oh yeah, thank you, RBM, thank you, Neviers. What's the job? It's just how do you say? It's just helping making documents in the estate company. It's not a hard job. Administration assistant. Yeah, maybe. I will ask details. Office job. Yeah, but small office. Something like that. Yeah. So, only once or twice a week. I need to go to the office, and mostly I can work at home. So that's why. That's why I chose white collar job. I don't wear suits though. Yeah, it's kind of like that. And hello, Nipias じゃない、スノッピー。スノッペッペッペ。I hope the white collar job is not at a black company. ブラック企業。But black company, that slang is only in Japan, isn't it? I just barely missed your art stream earlier. Oh! So... bit lucked. Thank you. I'm not... I don't talk much in art stream, so... it's okay, it's okay. Thank you for coming earlier, then. White collar just describes the type of work. Ah, so like desk work in my like blue color is like constructions like that. Yeah, Japanese slang. Yeah, black company. Blue color is like trades and such. White color is office workers. Ah, yeah, that makes sense. And manual labor. Blue colors. It's American slang. Yeah, because of jeans, blue jeans. I'm not sure blue color is derogate word. So Amari, it's racism. I don't know. Redneck is kind of racist, not racist like work minor. Derogatory, and no, it isn't. Ah, okay. だから redneck is like a minor, like a minor who works outside during the days, so their necks get burned. Redneck is derogatory, blue color isn't though. Ah, okay. It just describes the work. Ah, okay then. White color and blue color are not derogatory. Redneck has evolved to describe something else now. Oh, something else? The other thing? なんかウエスタンムービーで聞いたことある。I have heard of redneck from Western movies. From its original meaning, he means. Yeah. Maybe I heard the word in some Western movies. Redneck is shifting away from being pejorative and becoming celebratory instead. Oh, there is another definition for redneck. Let me Google. でも見つかんないな。I cannot find. It associated strongly with Americans from southern US. うんうんうん。アメリカの南部っていうか、まあ田舎の働いてる人。And is usually used to describe like racist, rude, unsophisticated types. うんうんうん。Rural areas. Yeah. Some general meaning but different subtext. Ah, okay. More people are taking pride in it. Pride in it. うーん。like Snoopy said, it used to be used to denigrate people by implying those kinds of things, but more recently it's used in celebration of their cultural expression. It's not always for bad meaning. 難しいな。まあ、it's really depends on the subtle context. But anyway, I shouldn't use I shouldn't use the word. It's hard for me to see the context. It's better not to use that. 鈍感の誇り田舎の誇り Yeah, that makes sense. わかったわかった。I understood. いくらで売ろうかな。3440。1420。3400。あれあ。OK. There you go. Yeah, I imagine it's the same vibe as like staying up all night at your computer and referring to yourself as a degenerate. Like society will look at that and be like, that bad, but it's what you do so you own it. Basically at this point, unless you're using it to insult someone through your verbal or written tone, it's typically just taken as a positive version. So like if you say it strongly and with pejorative nuance intonation and intonation, 頭悪いけどな飛ばせえぞてめえみたいなオタクねはいはいはい That seems like a good comparison このオタク野郎みたいな or 私はオタクです I am オタク You son of a オタク or son of a オタクって言うかなI don't think you don't say son of a オタクused to be very negative, but now the culture is celebrated. And unless you are using it as an insult, then it's generally just positive. そうだね、オタク、the word can be pride of your own. So the now redneck is also kind of the word. うんうん。なるほどね。難しいね、言葉って。今日は英語の勉強します。FF で。I'm gonna study English with Final Fantasy 15. よいしょ。じゃあ、のんびり行こう。Yeah, it's not a word you'll have any reason to use regularly, I think. うんうん。そんな、めったに見ない。You'll know a little better when you see it now, though. うん。Thank you. Thank you, guys. So yeah, kind of a white collar job. Next week, I will have a job interview. 頑張って頑張る。So I sometimes say, I was really busy. So I had to study so many stuff for getting a job. But now, um, it's currently done, so I can stream more, more. Good luck. ありがとう。Thank you, Snoopy. Thank you, Nifias. 頑張る。Thank you, RBM. さあ、なんだろうな。I was a bit touch on the going places, I grant you. But here we all are, and always our bits still attached. This calls for forming a flagon of. Hold on, aren't we missing someone? Didn't I tell Utata to wait for us here? Utata. Oh, you just recently quit your job. I got too tired of it all. Oh no. Now you can take a rest well. Never fear, we've been keeping the girl company. Oh, あいつ敵側か。It's traitor. She's gonna quit her job too at the start of spring. She. Nymphias is he. えあれ Nymphias is she? Oh, I didn't know Nymphias was a girl. Ah. Oh, Nymphias is a cute anime girl. Oh, confirmed. But enough about her. Did you see the cannon on the ship? As you know, my dear Leopard, I'm not easily moved, but sheer power on display set me all クイバー。クイバー。クイバーじゃなくて、クイバーって何？クイバー。震えている。クイバーでいいの？A がついてるだけか。just put A. Don't stop, da da dun dun. Well, I hope you are content to admire it from afar. That vessel ain't for the likes of you and me. Yeah, I know the word, but a quiver. So when there is a prefix a, it became adjective. A quiver. Yeah, to shake in flight. 怖い怖い。ガクブルガクブル。ガクガクブルブル。Don't presume to measure me by your own limitations. Besides, I believe I've shown how resourceful I can be. Which brings me neatly to the point. You have in your possession a device capable of tracking the ghost ship. Hand it over, or your engineer shall suffer the consequences. Oh no. 脅してるね。Blackmailing. Alternatively, when referring to an inanimate object to vibrate, much like gelatin might. Oh, gelatin. Short jiggle. Like slapping bubble butt. Sorry. Sorry. I always associate anything to butt. Mimo sense, yeah. Bubble, bubble, bubble. Bubble butt. Ghost ship radar. Oh no. Perfect. A compass pointing the way to my just reward. A weapon like that belongs in the hands of one with the will to use it. Come, Lars, our business here is concluded. 仕事は終わりだ。バイバイ。ペロン、ペロン、お尻、ペロン。I'm sorry, Captain. They caught me off guard. Adding a to need makes it an adjective. Yeah. A quiver. But moreover, makes it sound slightly older, like someone is talking from the 90s. Oh, like pirates. Pirates era. Archaic usage. Ah, I see. Not used to commonly now expect in prose.クイバー。クイバーね。クイバーは知ってるけど。クイバー。メモしとこ。クイバー。うん。 Not only a quiver, adding A. うんうんうん。なるほどね。Not only a quiver. I was taken aback by his menacing tone. He aback. Like I have seen the word astride in なんかwestern setting, western movie setting, like not just stride, astride. Astride も違うのかな？ Yeah, that's another one. Astride? Yeah, stride, astride. なんか sit astride a horse, sitting astride a horse. I have seen that expression. I knew the word stride, but astride, so I googled. So arkin, arkin. A kin is like a comrade or same family. Arkin. Yeah, exactly. Okay. I see. そうか。Then I will change my Chocobo's name from face sitting to a face sitting. Okay. Then it would sound like old. Afar, afar. I have heard of it. Afar. Yeah, afar, afar. A flutter, a breast, here, etc. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, skin means related usually with family. I often say the word in this game in Final Fantasy 14. Kin kin kin. 面白い。You get a bang on the head or somewhat. The man I know would never give in to scum like her without a fight unless. What did you do that compass? 偽物あげたのか。He handed a fake over. Next of kin equal eldest child of family. へえ。Well, assuming there's a child at all, otherwise it's just whoever is next in the inheritance chain, so to speak. Maybe your significant other or your parents or whoever else. あー、相続人とかにも当たるのか。Sorry, I was speaking in Japanese. Well, the translator worked well. Heir is typically the next of kin. Heir. Heir. So it's not always connected to blood. I mean, child is usually on bloodlines, but it's not always kins are not always in same bloodlines. I think. bloodline でいいのかな？By default, it's whoever is closest blood relation, but someone can be nominated or there can be no immediately family, etc. じゃあもう本当に相続人のニュアンスの方が近そうだな。Yeah, the nuance of heir looks closer. The more general usage for kin can also just be very close friends. It's kind of like a one-word version of the concept of family beyond your literal relatives. Yeah. Kinship. In stories, it's common for a group of strangers to become close and consider each other family or kin. 白ひげ海賊団や。ワンピースの。it sounds like white bear pirates in One Piece. 仲間。yeah. Especially white bear. White bear is focused on making a family. It's like a king. Yeah. Yeah, white bear nakama is a big family. Yeah. So that reminded me the explanation of your explanation about king reminded me of a white beard in One Piece. Daddy white beard. Yeah. 白ひげの親父